Hi, in last video we have talked about what Conway's games of life is, and we talk about what are three rules. From those three rules, we know that the cells in this game, they stay alive or die, and because of a few reasons. One is underpopulation, the other one is because the right amount of neighbors, as well as overpopulation and reproduction. And in this video, we're going to dive into MakeCode Arcade and to create those three rules by using the code concept called a function together. And the function, which means that it allows you to set up a whole set of complex codes, giving a name, and later on, whenever you need to use it, you can pull it out by calling its name. It will make your code very neat and clear, so much easier to understand. So before we're going to start, we should just go to count the neighbors. On this skill map, you will find that on your left side will be given all of the instructions. I will show you a little bit how you can do it, especially with rule number 1, and later on I will leave this for you to follow the steps to finish by yourself. So let's start by counting the number of the neighbors for a cell. You can see this green block, which represents a cell with a star icon there, will be our cell we're going to count. Totally, there are 8 numbers because even in the corner, those numbers will be included. Let's start first. First is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With this chart, it will be so much easier for you to understand each cell actually has 8 neighbors. Okay, let's go back to the MakeCode Arcade area. So if you go to the left side of the instruction, it will tell you how you can add the rules. In the rule number 1, add the code to ensure that the current alive cell, so we're going to start with alive. Let's go to logic, we go to if then, and then click on live. First of all, we need to make sure that this is going to be a live cell. So we're going to start with column, row, and then if it live with 2 or 3 living neighbors, it will survive until next generation. So I'm going to logic, choose if then else. However, it needs 2 specific conditions in this code. So instead of having one slot where we can put a condition, I am going to click plus icon and then click minus icon here. And so now I have 2 slots where I can put the 2 conditions where supposed to be 2 living neighbors as well as 3 living neighbors. I'm going to start with 2, go to logic, and go to comparison block. Here, if neighbors equals 2, then I'm going to live, set alive to column, drag those values here to true. False means that your cell will be dead, and true means your cell will stay alive. Same as the other one, I'm going to duplicate this. So, if there were 3 neighbors, that means my cell will survive for this round. We'll go to the next generation. Now, we have finished the rule number 1. If you click the arrow, and you will go to the rule number 2. Rule number 2 and rule number 3 are very similar to rule number 1 that we just did it. Can you follow this and finish the challenge? Later on, we will move to the next stage. Thank you.